Hello guys, and welcome back. Where we last left off, we are struggling to hold the Soviet advance. Now I'm playing as the Soviets just to see what's going on their end. So you can see it, so I can see it, and so it's up in the air what I'm dealing with. So, in Europe, altogether, they have, in fact I'll get the entire European theater, like over here. So, excluding like the few men down there, which is still, I would still say Europe, because they're going to be going through Turkey into Europe if they win there, so I'll get everyone. Everyone in the West, just the West. They have 423 divisions. That is a ton of divisions. So, they have, guesstimation around 5 million men. If we're not going with extra sort of, brigades, which acts. I'm going with about a flat 13,000, because that's about the standard infantry division or something. So that's what I'm going with there. And then if you have brigades on top of that, which can be like 3,000 more men. So I'm just going to go with about 5 million men. There's probably more, maybe even 6 million men, but it's in that range. That's in Europe. That's what we're fighting. And if we go over to here, to Asia, there is only about 154. Now, that's fine in Asia. But before I even go to that, one thing to note is the Soviets are actually out of oil, but there's no chance we can beat them for manpower. That is 21 million men in reserve. 21 million, with 1,600 men coming in every day. That's a lot. Like, we have to kill 1,600 men every day to just stop the increase. That's not happening. So if I just move along, I'm gonna be loading back at Spain, but I want to see what is their oil at. What is this? Expeditionary force have returned to control of Mongolia. Right. Now that is draining. It says. Oh, okay. They're using far more oil than they produce, and they're not going to be able to trade for oil from just about anyone. Sweden is giving them supplies for oil. Afghanistan is they're trading money for. Wait, is that? I forget which way this is. Anyway, they don't have many trading partners left. Only the few neutrals and the few communists. They are producing a lot of stuff there. They got more industry than I have. So, the Soviet Union is facing quite a severe oil shortage. We're not. We have the entire world to get the oil from. But in terms of manpower, it's impossible. Now, the way we can win this war is to beat them in Asia. I'm not commanded in Asia. I have no troops in Asia. But the majority of the Allied army is in Asia, whether that be the... I think just this block here is about the entire Soviet army spread out across Asia. So if Japan and China can get together and push up, they could retake Asia. And, you know, British and Turkish, Portuguese, Greek, El Salvadorian, Brazilian, Nepalese, you know, all of their help. They could probably push all the way through Asia and knock out Mongolia, maybe. That is the only hope we have, that we win in Asia. Because in Europe, the best we can do, this is the Iberian Pax front now, the best we can do is hold. There is no room for advancement anymore. I'm not even going to try, so we could just gotta hold in Europe. And there's a chance that won't even happen. Like, there's no real fortification line until the Empire line. Where I'm sure with the divisions we have, we can hold at the Empire line, but until then, that's it. Like, it's just open space. I feel like we're Nazi Germany. We're just gonna get pushed back. At least we don't have to take the Allies on our back here. So, we can go all the way back to here, but we'll lose all the Allies and all the ground we gained. So, we gotta hope that we win in Asia pretty fast. Because, like I said, that's the only hope. Anyway, I'm going to cut back to being Spain, and we're going to fast forward and hope that at least the oil shortage will hurt the Soviets. Maybe their advance will be slower. So I'll see you then. Okay, so we're back to Spain. what I want to do is I want to grab you, the Airborne Division, with your tanks and artillery. You're gonna come up to the front lines. We need you there. Next, I want to make sure all efforts are being expended to try and get this guy out. I've also noticed that this is actually a crossing point to there. You can look here. So this province is that. It connects to here. So I want to send a few divisions down there. Now, altogether, I have about 1 million men, 153 divisions. Nearly 2 million men. So, I'm versing about double the amount again, on the Soviet front here. So the only hope is Asia. Asia with everybody. That's my only hope. So now, the only way to win is to just fight a retreat. That's the only way I can even feasibly hope to push back the Soviets properly. So I'm gonna have you do is I'm gonna have you support the attack. I'm not really gonna do much here, so... Do I have a big division? No, I don't. Why not? So, I can't combine you. I just got lots of divisions everywhere. So I don't know, you two attack there. See if we can push them back a little bit. The main thing I want is to get these men free. And if you get free, there's a chance I might actually be able to get you in. Although I definitely don't have enough men to do any real offensives. You need to go there. Right. Let's begin. Let's slow this down a tad to normal. So these trucks. I do need 2 trucks. 2 divisions. I said I was gonna commit 2 divisions to, yeah, it's not 2 divisions, but, it's 6 divisions. 2 armies to Finland. We're gonna really try to take out Finland. It'll shorten their numbers a little bit. So we're gonna try for that. I'm hoping the oil shortage that we found out is actually affecting them as much as I hope it's affecting them. Out of supplies, that's us, but it looks like we are gonna actually be able to break through. We just gotta hope. You're defending. Only 12. So I've taken men away. All that's done is made this a bit more vulnerable, right? So you stay there. You move up. If only Sweden joined, it would be much easier. We'd have a few more men. But now I just gotta hope Japan and the US, the arsenal of democracy, actually gets going. Defeat here. Yeah, so we lost there. But we did take 16,000 men. Victory against the Soviets. What I do need is I need a nuclear reactor. So in Madrid, begin the nuclear research. So we'll get this. We can start scraping away the enriched uranium or plutonium. And we can start getting enough for bombs. The nuclear bombs here. That's our only hope. To just nuke the Soviets into submission in the West. And to just win a conventional war in Asia. There's only been 1 nuke dropped, and I'm very disappointed in the US. Like, really super disappointed that the US has only managed to drop 1. Defeat there, right. We managed to win there, but that was about the extent of it. We'll try and hold. It's only 2 divisions, but we'll try and hold all the same. It's actually divisions there. Yeah, it's not going well. It's really not going well. Got some planes. Got this guy. I guess I'm just gonna have to send everybody up. There's no man that can't fight. Everyone moves up. I'll also have to section 1 of you off, so I'm keeping 1 of you there. 1 division. You know what, if I'm not gonna send both, there's no point in even going, so I'll send both. Both of you go. I'm just gonna have to hope that's enough. I'll send 1 motorized division from here to there. Try and do something. There we go, we won there. Managed to evacuate most of the men. Disaster. Oh, we lost a ton of men. Why? Lost a lot of Swiss troops. Anyway, we're gonna hold the retreat here. Damn, if it wasn't retreating, we might have even been able to cut off these Soviet tanks. We might even still be able to cut off the Soviet tanks. It's just we don't have the men afterwards to kill the Soviet tanks. Yeah, this is a mess. I don't have enough men. Okay, you are going to be rediverted to here. In fact, there's no point. They're retreating. I won't be able to get them back there. There's 18 divisions. I might be able to... No, there's 18 more divisions. Forget it. Just keep going. I can't do any more encirclements. I've just got to keep fighting my retreat. So all of you keep moving back. Who is this? Messerschmitt, eh? Get more research, I'll take it. Yeah, so it's just a fight in the retreat. I've gotta hope that Japan, the US really pull it out in Asia. I think they're currently fighting, which is something. At least. They are pushing them back a little bit, at least forcing them to retreat. So that's my only hope. That we win such a battle. Yeah, you gotta run. You really gotta run. Make sure Warsaw doesn't just destroy you. Oh no, why are you retreating back there? Oh god, that's not good. We probably lost those men. Why did they retreat to there and not Warsaw, where I was telling them to go? There's only 3 men there. Versus 12. All of you, attack here then. Do something, anything, just hurt them. That's the best I can hope to do. Home guard, move there. You're gonna have to do something to stop them from just taking them out. Make them retreat back. No, they're cut off. Again, they're cut off. Ah, this is annoying. And there we go. So, disaster, disaster. Yeah. So I just lost tons of men. Men I really couldn't afford to lose. I'm probably going to lose them all. Yeah, to defend in the... There's no chance I can save them. They're gone. And if I was to even consider peace, which at this point there's 0 war score, so even if I was to consider peace, so it's rejected. And this, what would I do? Yeah, all those are gone. The first Africa Corps is gone. I couldn't do anything. If I surrendered now, the Soviets would just take everyone else out. We have to win. Now. There's no other option. We have to beat them now. Even if I have to fight them in Spain itself. God, we're losing everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. I think I just need to set a fallback position. If I do that, then that sort of dooms Turkey and all the Middle East. But I could secure a border like in Germany. Instead of fighting like because this is what Hitler did. Right? This is what he did. This was his mistake. He fought on the front lines and refused to give an inch of ground. And that cost him the war. He didn't, retreat to fixed fortifications. If I was to just retreat and get an even split of my men somewhere along here, I have to give up Poland and probably Yugoslavia. But if I can make a much shorter border along here, there's a chance I could hold them. Because we're just going to lose all the way back if we continue like this, but I will have to abandon Turkey. And they'll be stomped from both sides. So, Royal Cavalry, moved like Istanbul. Fall back! Everybody! Orders are to just give up the land. Is that the right move? To just give up every chunk of land to find a more defensible position? In the south, it's fine for now. But we're slowly going to lose and get encircled. That's my fear. Okay, fall back. Fall back to here. This one I'm going to try. You, Dina. You to there. Cloggenford. You to there, suppose. Any men that I control is falling back. So along there. No, why would you even think of going that way? Okay, you move to there. You move back to there. Fall back. In fact, if I... See, there's no... Yeah, God, it's so bloody messed up all along here. Like, there's no real chance to even retreat properly. Forget the orders. We're not doing any of that. There's no real place to even retreat to. Also, I swear I sent you to... Oh, wait, no, I think they're still moving down. Is that just one? No, you're both going. You're just a bit slow. Okay, win in Finland. Finland is our next target, where we might be able to win. I just gotta hope that Asia is a viable front. And they actually do move in Asia. Instead of, you know, just not doing anything. But I can't retreat, because there's no even really good defensive line. Especially in, like, Czechoslovakia, where it's so thin, like, the places. I think I will have to fall back to here, cross... I have to hold the other side of the river. This is not a good place, so... Fall back to Danzig. And there. You try and hold for as long as possible. Also, Warsaw... I'm not feeling it. It looks like you're just gonna get encircled at this point. So yeah, fall back from Warsaw. But it is a good defensive position. If I could reinforce this little front here, so I don't get encircled, that would be great. I just don't have any of the manpower to do it. I can't rush out the men. I could rush out men. I'm gonna have to rush out men. I don't have to do this, but I'm just gonna have to rush out militia. How long would that take? It would take 2 months and a bit. I want 7 running with a lot in the series. I have all of you at the top. You don't even take that much IC. No, not nearly as much. That's on top, though. I want militia. We need to just make men. We don't have enough men. Even if it's terrible quality men, we just need them to hold. What was this defeat? Along there. Makes this entire front completely untenable. So move back across the rivers. Okay, all of you, get on the boats. Travel to here. I'll return to base. That's the end of this part, by the way, folks, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Later.